Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 17 of the Tranmere Rovers Road to Glory. It is the season 5 finale of what has been a generational run in the Premier League, in our second year in the Premier League. After finishing 7th place last year, we currently sit first. Yes, first place in the Premier League, and we are into the round of 16 in the FA Cup also. We have a lot to get through today. Today's episode is going to be a lot longer than normal. Usually we show about 9 games or so in each video. We are showing 14 games. It is going to be jam-packed with so much in this one today, and I'm so excited to get through all of them. Hopefully we have some FA Cup games to show, but we have a lot of Premier League games to show, and super excited to get through all of those. We are first, not by a lot. We are first by a very small margin of 3 points at this point. This is it's going to be a tough fight to the end. Arsenal trying to make a comeback. Liverpool struggling. Also going to probably have to try to make a little bit of a comeback after losing some games to us. But we got a lot ahead of us. Super excited to see what becomes of these games and how things turn out. But we start off with a banger. We got to start off with Manchester United in this 14-game marathon. So, without further ado, let's get the Season 5 finale going with Manchester United. And they will score after a great deflection by Take, but the game just gives the ball right back to him, and it is 1-0 Manchester United right away in the beginning of this game. Here we go, Will Lancashire. There we go. There's the 1-1 tie there. Great passing by the lads, and Manchester United pushed all their guys. Almost had 3 people on Poku defending him, and left it open, and Lancashire just powers it into the left side of the net. And Pasquale will smoke it in to the left side of the net to get the lead. That is exactly what these lads needed. What a goal to get it up 2-1 after some very sketchy plays from Manchester United. Come on, May, get back. And there we go. That is a good start to the day. A little nerve-wracking the way we started the game with a horrible passing. A lot of bad passing, but ended up holding on. Got 2 goals to take the 2-1 lead and win against Manchester United here to start the marathon on a good front. On to Bournemouth in the league, which will be a very interesting matchup now. We're getting into the interesting ones where we're kind of fighting against guys near the top. So on to Bournemouth we go. Oh, I just don't know if we play Austin again. Like, that's my question. Like, do we put Austin in that? And Bournemouth, they're going to get off to a hot start with Redditch scoring for Bournemouth to go up 1-0. Lancashire. Oh, and then Edwards almost got a header. No. Adams with a goal to go up 2-0 at the half. Not what we are trying to get from this right now. Well, that's not what we needed. Garnacho with a great goal to go up 3-0 against us. That is it. That is going to be a 3-0 loss to Bournemouth at home. A not good showing at all. That is just not what we needed going into this FA Cup game, but it is what it is. A 2-point lead over Chelsea going into the Leicester game. But before that, we have our FA Cup match against Nottingham Forest. And Lancashire will get it in the back of the net there to make it 1-0 here in this FA Cup draw. Poku will smoke it off of the left post and into the net to make it 2-0 here very early in this FA Cup draw. Earthy with the ball. And Lancashire will put it in the back of the net to make it 3-0 here in the first half. Earthy to Manoa. Manoa in by himself. And he will put it in the back of the net in the final seconds of the first half to make it 4-0. We'll put Williams in and Wyatt if it doesn't get too ugly here. And Nottingham Forest will get a goal to make it 4-1 here. Not good defending again by us, but oh my gosh, I hate that. That's happened twice this episode already. We get a great deflection. We attack that defense so well, and then what happens? The ball goes right back to their freaking feet. So glad we're up 4-2. Just irritates me. That's twice now that's happened in our own box. But nonetheless, the 4-2 win. A great first half brings us to the end to win. That brings us into the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, and Will Lancashire with the double also, and maybe take this into Leicester City and make it a good game to end the month. And Pasquale will get it in the back of the net, bottom left corner. Wasn't quite knowing what was going to happen there, but Pasquale does get a goal after not getting too much happening in the last couple of Premier League games. Collier will get it in the back right corner. Just how we needed. After a great build up there. 2-0. And that almost ended not in the way we wanted that to end, but it is going to be a 2-0 win against Leicester City away to end the month of March. There we go. Just what we needed. Another 3 points in the league. It was sad to lose that Bournemouth game the way we did, but we did pull 6 points out of the other two, so we do have a chance to maybe keep a possible little bit of a lead in our favor. But first, we have an FA Cup game against Manchester United. Earthy's going to get a chance, and he will put it in the back of the net here at home late in the first half to get the 1-0 lead against Man United. And Fofana has it, and he is going to score and make it 2-0 here in the dying moments to secure a semi-final appearance in the FA Cup. Crowd goes wild. Wait goes wild. And that is it. It is a Tranmere Rovers win here in the FA Cup. It is not quite in the most exciting fashion. It was a very slow-paced game with Man United holding the ball probably 70% of the time. But we get two good attacks on the counter and get the win. One from Earthy and one from Fofana, our attacking midfielders of all people. But that is just what we needed to move on into the semifinals. On to our Premier League game against Brighton. And there we go from Collier with a goal to start the game against Brighton, just the way we needed to. Let's go. We needed that. We needed that. And that's going to be another one from Poku. What a start by the lads. 16 minutes in and we got 2 goals in this game. Just the way we needed to start. So, and there we go. A big win here against Brighton. 2-0 after a hot start in the beginning of the game. Brighton tried to put the attack on, but we just drained them of their attack with our great defense. That is another clean sheet for Waite, and I think that puts him probably either tied or very close to the top for the clean sheets award at the end of the year. This is not the draw we need. Oh God, and they're gonna score in the 77th minute for no reason. We should have had that cleared up so much quicker, but Wolves go up 1-0 against us. Well, that is a disappointing 1-0 loss to Wolves. We had countless opportunities to go down and score and win this game by more than what it ended up being, but we will lose 1-0 to Wolves at home and will lead us into the Chelsea game with only a 1-point lead going. Well, we will be at home against Chelsea, so it will be a 1-point lead going into that game. Oh my God, this game wants me to lose. It really wants me to lose. Polar with a goal to go 1-0 up at the end of the half. We get the ball in our own box again, but the game decides, nope, Chelsea should get it right back. You shouldn't get a single second to do anything with it. And they will take the lead 1-0 at the end of the half. The chance to put the game at a tie. And Will Lakeshire will score in the 81st minute. Oh my God, are we kidding here? God. And Earthy's going to score in the final seconds. What a crazy home game. After just non-stop not being able to do anything, we get 2 late attacks. Probably one of the best home games we've had all year. Just actually keeping possession and then getting 2 late goals here to win. It's funny how that works. I think everyone should do it. I'm just kidding. Everybody should be doing it. You should subscribe. You should subscribe. That's what happens if you subscribe. We'll win. Oh, Lord, what a game. Holy crap. We pull out the 2-1 win against Chelsea, going into the final month of the Premier League with a 4-point lead. A late push by George Earthy and Lancashire to get those goals there. I'm still speechless. I'm still speechless that we actually did it. on the Man City in the FA Cup. And Pasquale will get the goal to go 1-0 up against Man City. Great start to this game. Pasquale is still in, and he will tap it in for the 2-0 against Man City. Making it just a great showing for a guy that's on a hot streak this season for goals. I think league leader in goals, making it the league lead in the FA Cup for goals too. So keeps showing what he can do most of his time with us, but and Nathan will tap it in for the 2-1 at the end of this first half. Just what Man City needed was to get something before the end of the half. They had a few good chances that we definitely got away with, but they'll make it 2-1 going into the second half. Poku will score though. We thought we were going to be down up with 1 goal, but Poku will get a quick goal at the end of the half to make it 3-1. Academy, and it's been a journey. What a shot. Holy Savinho. What a goal to make it 1 goal down for Man City right now in the dying moments of this game. But Holland is going to get a header in the box and is going to tie it up 3-3. We had some chances to go up by 4 goals, but Holland will get the header to go make it a tied game here late. Can't switch the guy I want to. All right, last attack, boys. The last attack. Will Langston's going to get it. And he's going to score the winner to go to the final. Let's go. What a finish. Just what we needed. We had so many chances, and we finally throw it in the back of the net to win this 4-3 and go to the finals. Let's go. For the first time since season 2, we are in a cup final. Yes. In Football League 1, we were in a cup final, and we have not been back to one since then. I'm not counting the playoffs when we won both of those at Wembley. We don't count those. This is our first final since the Virtue Cup in season 2. Making moves. I don't like this. Uh-oh. And that is going to be a goal for Pino. Not how we want to start this. Oh, boy. Well, it's going to be a disappointing loss, it looks like. Not how we're drawing that up. The yellow card that would pop up. Like, you never got to see if someone... You only see the little goal pop up. The little icon. And West Ham is going to go up a goal in the 26th minute. Oh, Pasquale. Oh, Earthy. There we go. There's a good tie by Earthy against his former club. We need to get ahead. Come on. Come on. Will Langston with 2-1, just like we needed. We needed to get the first goal of the half, and he does. 2 minutes. All right. All right, we got a win. We did get the win. 2-1 against West Ham after a slow start. We get 2 goals. That is just what we needed. We have 3 league games left. Spurs, Burnley, Man City, and a final against Chelsea. Even though he's got no pace left in this game. Will Lancashire is going to get past, and he will put it in the back of the net to make it 1-0 here at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Just the start we needed. We will take it. It might just have to be a big finale. It's going to be a big finale. We usually just don't have this many games. And Kulusevski's going to score off of that for no reason. No reason at all. We did not get one tackle in there on Kulusevski, so that was 1-1. Oh, that's not where I was pointing. And you took 30 years to pass it to. And Tell will score and make it 2-1. Passing is just not our friend right now, and it is biting us. There we go, Manoa. Oh, Pasquale. Pasquale gets it, and he will tie it up 2-2. Just what we needed. He gets it to 26 goals and 34 appearances. He has slowed down a little bit on the goals in the Premier League, but what a good little tap there and to get the shot. The movie. Collier's going to take it, and he's going to score in the 83rd minute to make it 3-2 here at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. That is just what we needed. Holy crap. So close to being a very scary situation for the league, but they will take a lead here late in the game and hopefully can hang on. And the dream for the league will stay alive, but we will get one last attack. They're going to blow the whistle for the end of the game. What a fight at Tottenham again. It ends in a 3-2 win for us, but just like last time, it was a fight to the end. Burnley up next. And then Burnley up next. No, Chelsea up next. And then Burnley. And then Man City. It's all to play for, but let's see if we can get our first trophy as a club at the FA Cup at Wembley. It all comes down to this. Chelsea. Yeah, they got a good team put together, that's for sure. Palmer. God. Palmer being Palma. And then that front three is dangerous. Gui, Polar, Bacola, Palmer. I mean, that is just an attacking front. And we brought in a similar kind of taste. We want to go attacking too. We brought kind of the same idea. With Potts and Collier and Poku, Earthy, Pasquale, and Lancashire. All up front. Ready to get this going. And Gui will score for Chelsea. An insane shot to the top right corner to take a 1-0 lead here in the FA Cup. And Poku will put it in at the end of the first half to tie it up 1-1. We were struggling to get any good attacks in that whole half, just trying to get anything to finish, but Poku is able to throw it in the lower left corner of the net. And Earthy is going to get an opening. And he is going to throw it in the back of the net early here in the second half. Chelsea is down 2-1. That's 4 goals and 5 appearances for Earthy. What a play. What a goal. That is just what they were expecting from him. Oh, and Earthy's gonna get it. Can he seal it? He will in the 88th minute. The FA Cup is heading the Tranmere Rovers. What a crazy moment. First trophy in club's history, and it's the FA Cup. What a goal. What a game. Tranmere Rovers 3-1 up. The end there, though. And there you have it. It is a first trophy for Tranmere Rovers. The FA Cup is theirs. What a journey it was to get to this point. Was some pretty dodgy games here and there, left and right. We pretty much, I think we played against a Premier League team every single round in its entirety this year in the FA Cup. What a final. Still special that we get to lift it as a team. Oh. And there you have it. The FA Cup is heading home. Two games left in the Premier League to try to bring home the double. Never thought I was going to see the day of this, but we did get to lift the trophy. We did, in fact, get to lift the trophy in this career, in this manager road to glory. With this team, too. Ooh, Pasquale with a good interception and a good goal to keep the tally mark going up. That is what Pasquale needed. He's up to 27 goals now in the league. Trying to grab that golden boot. Ooh, Pasquale cuts in there. And he will make it 2-0 here early in the Burnley game. Just the start we needed. That was hilarious. And that is going to be a goal from Burnley to make it 2-1 here late in the game. What a shot by the lad. Only 4 games, and he gets a goal for the team at the bottom of the league. Fofana, and he's going to put it up 3-1 here to keep the lead and secure the win. But get ready to go down into the EFL Championship once again. But that is it. And Tranmere Rovers will win this 3-1 away. It is just what they needed going into the final game of the year. Up in the league by a point. 3-1. On to the craziest game of the year. Man City. It all comes down to this in the finale. But ladies and gentlemen, it all comes down to this. The final game in the league. And it all comes down to this. A 1-point cushion is all we have against Chelsea. And we have to go to the Etihad and beat Manchester City for the league title. If we win, it's over. If we draw, we're hoping that Chelsea draws or loses. If we lose, we are hoping that they draw or lose. So winning absolutely seals it. Taking a draw or a loss, we are hoping that Chelsea can only get a point, as we do have the goal differential against them. Manchester City. Who are they putting out this time? Probably about the same team, just 5 at the back. A 5-2-3. The midfield will be open. And we are just putting our favorite 4-1-2-1-2 up front. Two strikers, two wingers, pushing up to make it kind of a 4-2-4 really. But they do drop back and defend a little bit. But here we go. It all comes down to this. All there and pass it to the wrong guy. And Poku is going to get a shot, and he takes the lead 1-0 here at the Etihad Stadium. That is just what we needed there, something to finally break through and get the goal. Earthy's a little tired here. It's only the first half, but these guys are being absolutely worked. But Earthy is going to get a chance, and he is going to take it and score and make this 2-0 here at the Etihad, just like at Wembley. We get off to a hot 1-2. And Pasquale is going to make it 3-0 here. That goal could secure his chance at the Golden Boot. Pasquale is going to smoke it into the right side of the net and make it 30 goals on the season. And able to be happy right now, like trying to get the fans going, but and that is going to be a hat trick for Pasquale. 5-0 here in the Etihad to finish the season, and Pasquale is going to end it in style with 3 goals to his name. I will say, if there's one thing we have not gotten much in these 5 seasons, is free kicks. And that will be a finesse shot from Lancashire outside of the box to finish up this game. That is going to be 6-0. I'm surprised the fans are even still here. Donnarumma is going to kick it. And there you have it. After 5 seasons, Tranmere Rovers are the Premier League champions. I didn't know if this was possible. When we got into the Premier League and I saw us down in 7th all season, I didn't know if this was ever going to be possible, simulating this many games in the Premier League like this. I thought it was going to be very difficult, but if there's one thing we did is we proved all that wrong. We went on an insane January-February run, which then just continued on through the rest of the season. And this team would go on to do the unthinkable in Season 5. 3 straight promotions to the Premier League. And it ends with our captain, George Earthy, getting to lift the one trophy we've been waiting for, the Premier League title. We don't get to do it at our home stadium. We don't get to lift it at the home field, but we do get to lift it in the end and show our fans in the away side. We beat Man City at the beginning of January of this year of 2030. And we go on to beat them at the end of the season to lift this trophy and to check off another great trophy on the RTG. Champions League football next season. Another trophy to fight for, and we have to go against all of Europe for it. What a way to finish off the season. And there you have it, everybody. The marathon is over. 11 league games, 3 FA Cup games, and we end the season on top. It has been truly an amazing run this year and an amazing series. 5 seasons in, we finally win 2 trophies 5 seasons in. Again, I'm not counting our playoff trophies. That is just stupid to count those, so we're not counting those. We are going to only count these 2 trophies this year. We have lost the Virtue Cup final. That was our only other final we've ever been in, and that was at Wembley. And then we get our retry at another final, and it's at Wembley. And we finally got our hands on a trophy there. And we finish it off with the Premier League going to the final point. We win by 1 point. It's still shocking to me. We actually finished the season 1 point ahead of everybody else. That still is kind of like struggling to look at. I mean, we had 3 losses in the league, and my goodness, they weren't good losses. All 3 games we lost, we didn't score, which, I mean, it's like Wayne Gretzky saying 100% of the shots you don't take don't go in. Like, that's basically what it felt like. We had some wild games. I mean, the Manchester United game right off the rip, not easy. And then going all the way down to like Chelsea, winning 2-1 after being down 1. Man City, we were up in the lead and then they tied it up in the semifinal. And we had to go to extra time and we scored in the dying minutes of that game in near the 120th minute. Tottenham doesn't end any better. Like, Tottenham, we were struggling. We were up 1 and then we were down 1. We went 1-0, but we were down 2-1. Down right out of it, and then we went 2 goals back to back to win that. And then we get to the FA Cup and we beat Chelsea. Again, not the easiest of wins. We did not go too crazy and like blow them out of the water, but it was 3 good goals and really good defending. But we didn't get off to a hot start, and we had to fight back and score 3 in a row. And while I don't like that we ended it the way we did, I thought it was going to be a little bit closer of a game against Man City, but we did win 6-0. That was a crazy jump ahead of them. I did not think we would win that far ahead, so that was pretty lucky for us, but it mattered. We won by 1 point. The last time we had anything that mattered so much was in Season 1 when we had a chance to win the league in our first season, and it came down to the Grimsby game, and we got blown out of the water. Finally had a chance to win the league after 4 seasons away from that, and we were able to get a win. That is how special this is. Like, we were able to blow Man City out of the water and get a win. Like, that. It's still shocking to me even after playing it and everything. Like, I'm still in a weird spot of like, we actually did it. We actually won a double. After 5 seasons, we finally got a trophy and we got 2 of them. So, quick recap, since we're talking about all the wins. We won the league, won the FA Cup, got knocked out in round 4 of the Carabao Cup, and that was our 3 possibilities at a trophy this season. Next season is a whole different story. We are in the Champions League, so we are going to have to play big, and to help with that, we were given $30-some million at the beginning of this season, about halfway through this window that we played of games, and we got money. We got $37 million added to our budget of our $8 million that we had left over, which then brought the great assist of we signed a goalkeeper. We signed Verbruggen, and we're bringing him in. He's going to be our starter. I was a little hesitant on taking Waite out, but I thought, you know what? We need a little more solidification in the Champions League in goal with a little more speed and pace, and he's going to bring that, so I hope that really helps us. Our youth development player, Franson, however, will be leaving as a swap deal in this. We paid $41 million with him in the swap deal. It's a tough deal, but I was trying to bring down the price a little bit, but it didn't bring it down too much because his value wasn't that high. So it's kind of tough, but he wasn't going to have a place. We're going to have 4 goalkeepers then, and I'm like, that's just not going to work, especially with Waite and Van Bruggen playing in the Premier League And then Austin being our third guy, it's like you're not going to have any time playing, and you didn't play at all this year. So you're really not going to get any playing time. So that was kind of some business we took care at the very end of the season. Super excited to see that come full circle next season. We do have a $92 million budget next season. So if you are watching this, hit the like button if you're loving this. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and go follow the Twitch also, because we do this live. This is all done live, and you have an opportunity to make some decisions. Like one of our decisions from someone that's been following us for a long time, he was like, you better not get rid of Lancashire. Toxic Frog, yeah, we're not getting rid of Lancashire. You don't want us to get rid of Lancashire? Then we're not going to get rid of him. We're going to get him in, and he's going to play. And he's been a great piece for our team the last 2 years. So we will make decisions like that. Like, hey, don't sell this guy. Like, let's keep him. Or, hey, go look at this guy. Like, this guy looks interesting. Like, I've been making all the transfers myself. We have some big transfers to make. We got to make some. I think we got to just work a lot on our defenses, making that better. That's going to be very interesting to try to do, but we have the chance to make our defense better. So we'll see what we can do with that. And but yeah, attacking is on a different level for us, and I'm really excited to see what we can do with that. But yeah, thanks everyone for the great support on this series. It's really cool to see all of this come together in this way. I'm really excited to get Season 6 going. We're going to keep it going because we're in the Champions League. We haven't played European football yet in this save, so let's give it our best to try to maybe get a victory in this. If not, it is what it is. Let's try to do something with it. I'm really excited to see what we can do. And until next time, have a good rest of your day. Don't go changing. And I will see you all in the next episode to start Season 6. Peace.